Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show this Friday, 23rd of August. We will start off with the VSA 360 morning update. As you can see, last night we did had the sell-off that we've been experiencing just before the Jackson Hole, and I've been updating the VSA 360 members in our weekly video podcast. This is something that of maybe slight concern in here. Usually just before the big day, we'll get this kind of sell-off, but I do think that the momentum is already been set up for. So let's take a look at what we have for you this morning in our breakfast show. And of course, what we have seen, the KLCI has started to move and break last week above the stage 2, but right now we are seeing some light distribution, so seeing between either a stage 3 distribution with a stage 1 reaccumulation, and that's why we call this sometimes a light pullback. So we want to see sign of strength, sign of weakness in here. Pentagon guider no doubt has turned green Pentagon, but a lot of the sectors has not yet, only with the exception of finance, which are already updated in here. And of course, if you are inexperienced, the VSA 360 will do the hard work for you to help you to do the timing for that one. So our VSA 360 have all the features that is needed in here and explore our trading rooms. Okay, the breakfast show will still continue with our great features and also the insider buying that we will showcase to you in here. So let's take a look at our 360 this morning and things that you should know of. Going straight to our dashboard, as you can see from here, which is today's agenda. You can see our top Yi is 63%, has actually gained much better. You can see from here, Yi has done pretty well. Our members really doing very well. Ku has done pretty well. Mayfen, all this, and we're kind of very proud of where they are. Okay, so let's take a look at our so-called Alert Center. Alert Center has the technology turning red Pentagon. JCY turned red. Axiata is green. RGP has turned green Pentagon on the 22nd. Let's take a look at it. RGP, right? So while we're waiting that, it has RGTB that has gone up. Yeah, right at the bottom here, and you can see R2. So right now the risk level not so good. You can see it's back to this level in here. So you got Maseng, and you got Bonia, Healthcare, Dufu. So a lot of them, the usual popular ones, are actually in the red zone that we've seen. All right, I didn't set anything again for my own watch list, so you can see from that will generally is, but of course our VSA 360 members, you want to set that one too. And looking into the Bursa weekly, you can see the finance are the one doing stronger. You got the healthcare, and the rest of these you can see from here are really in the red zone. Only thing that is positive right now is the foreign fund continue to come in. For the finance stock, you can see here after the big push, a lot of stocks they still been buying in here, and that's what keeping is. I don't think our KLCI would go down overall, but the small cap stock and the mid 70 are affected, and they are going through some sell-off in here. Going through, YTL has a pullback in here. Yesterday I think it moved up a bit because of the good news, and people are started to take profit. So you can see from here, only with the exception, only 3 sector: the healthcare, the finance, industrial product and plantation, and then the healthcare is benefiting from the Mpox, which is spreading worldwide in here. So that's giving positive, which I did talk about it here. But since then, it's haven't been that super bullish for that much purpose. The KLCI monthly return been doing great. As I said before, the finance stocks, which is still holding this thing up, so it's up 12% in here. August is up 1%, but of course, if you are not in the finance, you will not able to feel the kind of return that we are getting from this onwards. All right, let's move on to the schematic or the conceptual map of the VSA 360 of the KLCI. The KLCI need to break back to above the 1660 for the bull market story in here, right? Else it's like moving in the stage 3 light pullback. That's what we are seeing in here. So look out for that one. And if you have stage 4, that's going to be a markdown from here. So 1636 is the support level in here. It has to hold. Like now it's a light pullback like we see from here, right? And oops, let me just push back that again. And that was this big major wash that we saw previously in here. All right, so the 12% return has been great, again depending on the sectors. Now let's take a look last week on our screener, advanced screener for 15th of August. So we're going to go over there, and just to show you how to trade this advanced screener, go to spring screener, and it was a 15, right? So last week we look at 15, we put minus 0.5 and minus 5 here. Okay, minus 0.5 and minus 5. All right, and we could switch over. Oh, we got to go to 15 August. We go to the 0.5 and 5. All right, and we go to turnover. So you can see, with the exception of ceiling, that one was really bad. So you got MPI. So MPI, just semiconductors, technology. We have the construction down 3%, so we just mouse it over and wait for the chart. But remember, we have to only want to go in when there is a green pentagon. All right, so this one was last week, no green pentagon. MPI, green pentagon, but still holding sideways. Ceiling did green pentagon, but it did go higher, hitting 43 cents before the sell-off that we have on 22nd. So this 10% was the sell-off that we have. Chaya Mata, no green pentagon, so don't look into this. Aeon, only turned green pentagon slightly on the 20th of March. Okay, this one is not. All right, so that is the review of last week. So let's take a look at this week, which is we'll look at the 22nd. We'll submit that one. We can put our minus 0.5 and minus 5 for our spring screener. Click on the double turnover, and you can see Bena Puri 39 cents. Again, we only want to pick those that is green pentagon. So this one is not, so we don't want to. Sing Fong is still down. Okay. S metric down. Haley also down. All the spring. Euro are only euro, right? Euro is 8 cents, but we don't want to trade 8 cents, the kind of stocks. 8 cents, also 12 cents, we don't want to. CGW, too low of the volume in here. So that's nothing much, on that one. But you can always look back on 21st, 22nd if you are already a VSA 360 member in here. But just want to showcase to you on the bad market that we have. We want to have the green pentagon to support the stocks that we are pushing upwards from here onwards. But let's take a look at next in our program is I think we've done this already. So let's move on to insider buying and insider selling that we've seen so far. All right. Last week, insider buying, we had Tenko, which continued to make room also this week. So Tenko was last week. So let's look at Tenko. And if you look on the insider buy, you can see still buying in here, even a big sell-off quickly reverse back to the upside. Okay, so that's a good one for Tenko. Next is Silver Ridge, S-Ridge. So Silver Ridge, looking at here, you can see, I think it's well supported 36 cents, lots of buying in here, right? But it's just hasn't turned, green pentagon hasn't sort of go up yet from here onwards. Okay. And this week we have the insider buying, so you can go over to the VSA 360 under Bursa screener here, right? And you're able to pick up this share easily from here. But as I said, just took a screenshot in here. Sing Fong seems to be in the picture. Tenko is still ongoing, and E-Rich. All right, so those are what I've picked up to. Let's take a look what I pick up. We have Sing Fong, so well supported here. Next we have the Tenko. So Tenko is still going on in here. Will be definitely something to look forward if there is some movement in the upside. All right, so the CV3 is ending on the 7th of September. So if you wish to join our VSA 360, the next CV4 upcoming for our virtual trading platform, you can see the members 37% I've showed you earlier on, they are now in the 60+%. They're able to exploit the market through the system that we have in here. A great thank you to all our supporters, and also those of you who are looking to give us a push, a shout out in our SmartRobie apps as well in our VSA 360. We love to hear your feedback right now. All right. Now let's take a look at a couple of stocks. If you do have them, let me know. Pencil those in there. I'm happy to look into it. If not, that's all we have for the weekend. Right, have a good weekend in here, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also join our Telegram chat room that we've been supporting the community as well through our learning through SmartRobie and VSA 360. So that's all we have. Have a good weekend and happy trading.